Do you know what separates wealthy people from the average person? It is not luck. It is not where they were born. Wealthy people don't just earn more. They think about money differently, manage it differently, and make decisions with it that most people never consider. Here are 5 specific things the rich do with their money that most people don't. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any financial decisions. Welcome to Time Wealth. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. It helps the channel grow and allows us to create better content for you in the future. Number 1. They buy assets, not liabilities. Most people spend their money on things that lose value over time: cars, clothes, electronics, and dining out. These are liabilities. Once you spend the money, it's gone. Wealthy people prioritize assets, things that either hold value or generate income over time. Stocks, real estate, businesses, intellectual property. The difference is simple. A liability takes money out of your pocket every month. An asset puts money into your pocket. A car bought on credit costs you the purchase price plus interest, maintenance, and insurance every single month. A stock portfolio bought with the same money generates dividends and appreciation. This does not mean wealthy people never buy liabilities. It means they buy assets first and liabilities later, with income generated by those assets, not with their primary salary. Robert Kiyosaki described this as the core principle in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Rich people acquire assets. Everyone else acquires liabilities they think are assets. Second, they pay themselves. First, most people follow this financial order. Earn money, pay bills, spend, save whatever is left. The problem is that whatever is left is usually very little or nothing. Wealthy people reverse this order. Earn money, save and invest, first spend what remains. This is called paying yourself first. Before rent, before groceries, before any discretionary spending, a fixed percentage goes directly into savings or investments, automatically, without a decision being made each month. Studies show that people who automate savings consistently accumulate 2 to 3 times more wealth over 20 years than people who save manually, even when income levels are similar. The amount is less important than the consistency. 10% of every paycheck invested automatically from age 25 builds significant wealth by retirement. Number 3, they use debt differently. Most people are taught that debt is bad. Wealthy people understand that there are 2 types of debt, and only one of them is bad. Bad debt is money borrowed to buy depreciating assets or consumables, credit card debt for clothes, vacations, or electronics. Car loans for vehicles that lose 20% of their value the moment you drive them off the lot. This debt costs you money and gives you nothing back. Good debt is money borrowed to acquire assets that generate more income than the cost of borrowing. A mortgage on a rental property that generates monthly income. A business loan that funds growth, producing a return higher than the interest rate. Wealthy people avoid bad debt aggressively, but they use good debt strategically to leverage their capital and acquire more assets than they could purchase with cash alone. The distinction is not whether you borrow money, it is what you borrow money for. 4. They invest in their own education. Warren Buffett has said that the best investment he ever made was in himself, specifically in a public speaking course he took at age 20. Wealthy people consistently allocate money and time toward learning skills that increase their earning potential, financial knowledge, or business capabilities. This is not about formal degrees. It is about targeted, practical knowledge. Books on investing, personal finance, business, negotiation, sales. The return on education investment is uncapped. A $20 book that teaches you one principle that improves your financial decisions for the next 40 years has an infinite ROI. The average CEO reads 52 books per year. The average person reads fewer than 4. 5. They think long-term. The biggest behavioral difference between wealthy and average people is time horizon. Most people make financial decisions based on what feels good or necessary right now. They spend this month's paycheck. They sell investments when they drop. Wealthy people consistently make decisions based on where they want to be in 10, 20, or 30 years, and they accept short-term discomfort to achieve long-term results. Warren Buffett held Coca-Cola stock for over 35 years. Jeff Bezos invested in Amazon for a decade before it became profitable. The world's most successful investors share one trait: extreme patience. None of these require a high income to start. Require a shift in how you think about and manage money. Thanks for watching till the end.